Good evening. This is the monthly Library Trustee Board meeting. And I just need to read the advisory before we begin. An advisory from the Mass Department of Public Health has been issued for all non-vaccinated and fully vaccinated people to wear masks in public indoor settings in areas of substantial or high transmission. Shrewsbury, Worcester County, has been categorized as a high level of community transmission for over a month. Therefore, we require that all employees and visitors in all municipal buildings wear face masks. Exemptions from the mask requirements include those with a medical or other eligible condition. In addition, we ask all those attending the meeting to practice social distancing, leaving space between yourself and other non-related parties also attending the meeting. The board committee commission members here tonight will also be masked and practicing social distancing through their seating arrangements. When speaking, we do ask that your face mask remains on. Thank you. Okay, so with that, I'll call the meeting to order. And the first item on the agenda is to review the meetings from our last meeting, which was October 26th. They all look good to me.
Looks good.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, great. Next item on the agenda is to review and act to approve the report of the director's activities of April 2021. Busy month.
October.
November.
No,
It should be October.
it's recording the activities of October. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I had a question. Priya, do you meet with all of the different managers monthly for their goals?
Yes, individually. I mean, sometimes till this month actually we had just been having informal chats, but I decided I'll have formal kind of meetings and take notes and stuff, because that's what the town expects. At the end of the 12 months in March, we'll have to complete a form, and if they ask for our monthly notes, we'll have to provide them.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
So
No wonder you're so busy.
How many managers are there now?
4 managers, and Heidi is also,
Yeah.
I manage her, so
Yeah.
it's 5 people.
I was thinking that's expecting a lot in a month.
Yeah.
So do we need to vote on this?
We need to vote on the entire activity report, yes.
Okay, motion to approve.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is programs and services. Director's report of programs and services offered in October. This we do not have to vote on.
It's actually part of the
Yes.
Is it?
director's report,
Is
but
it?
if you have
Okay.
any questions, I'm happy to
Okay.
answer them.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun and interesting programs in October. Kleinenberg's talk
Yeah.
was in October. The author of Palaces for the People.
Yes.
And then we had Halloween-related activities. Halloween was at the library for kids and their families. And there was a spooky story time at the cemetery that Annie Lee had done for teens, which was very well attended. Yeah. And Wake Up with Wimpy program, an annual success.
school.
Yes, before school. And this year too, it was very successful. So thanks to the credit union, Shrewsbury Federal Credit Union, for sponsoring that program.
Great.
So lots of good programs.
The talk by Ted Reinstein interests me. I wasn't able to attend it. Regarding his book Before Brooklyn. Was
Yeah.
that well attended? Did people-
It did not, I think there were just half a dozen people,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
And this was one of our first in-person programs, and we thought, we
Yeah.
would get a bigger audience because he's a very popular author.
Yeah.
And before the pandemic, every year almost, he used to be here and to a room full of people. So that
I
was
think
unfortunate.
something else was going on that night, which is, I can't remember what
I
it was.
think there was a
but-
virtual, I don't recall exactly, but there are days evenings when we have one virtual and
Yeah,
one in-person
yeah,
program.
Yeah.
Not sure what was going on that day, but wasn't
Well,
too well attended. But I believe it was very good.
I bet.
His talk was very good, and those who did attend were happy that they came.
good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And you want to also review
Sure.
this? Any comments about the usage report? Sounds very busy. It seems pretty consistently busy.
Right.
That's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
other than the fact that it's continually busy.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how many new library members
Mm-hmm.
are appearing every month on
Right.
this sheet.
Right, yeah.
Just a question for you. So when we have in-person programs,
Mhm.
like Ted's,
Yeah.
for example, are we not offering a virtual
Component.
program recording for those sorts of things? I mean, I understand you wouldn't do them for everything, but
Yeah.
when you've got someone like an author,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if having the opportunity to Zoom
Mm-hmm.
and attend might be helpful for, attendance.
Yeah, offering it as a hybrid
Yeah.
program. Sure, we'll look into that.
Yeah.
We have been doing that for the Memory Cafe,
Right.
hybrid, and something else that we offered. Kleinenberg's thing was
Right.
actually
Yeah.
hybrid,
Right.
but no one came to the library.
But
It
no
was
one-
only
yeah.
on Zoom.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
we could look
How
into
do
that.
you do it?
Remember that
Projected?
speaker that, did I
What's
use
that
it for
here?
the trustee board meeting, that speaker that looks like an, owl, it's called owl
I
speaker.
think actually it was for a friends meeting.
Friends meeting,
Yeah.
we did it, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we can project it and have Zoom participants, remote participants also. They'll be able to view it and the people in the
Right.
room, of course.
So someone would have to be here from
Yes.
the library for
Yes.
that time to
Yeah.
manage
But
that.
someone is always here, I mean, the people working till 9 o'clock, so we can do it.
Good idea. Okay, any other questions, comments? All right, moving on to financial and legislative to review and act upon the year-to-date report. Anything that we should be concerned about, Priya?
No, I think we are on track as far as spending is concerned. We always look at the materials
Yeah.
line.
Right.
45.1% is correct there. Right
It
on
is, okay.
track,
Yeah, good.
And total is 50%, so I think it's good.
Good, okay. All right.
I just wanted to mention, the next time we're going to be discussing the budget proposal at the December meeting. So the town manager will send us guidance about the operating and capital budget requests on December 1st. And then I'll start working on my first draft. And I think we will have a finance committee meeting that's before
Oh,
our
okay.
December 21st meeting. And I'll present it at the December 21st trustee board meeting. And then once it's approved, it'll be ready for submission, and the date for that is December 30th. So
Okay.
it should be on
So
target.
sometime between December 1st and the 21st, the financial subcommittee will meet
Yes.
with you just to
Yes.
kind of go
Just
over
review
things.
it
Yeah.
and, yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah,
And
and I
that-
prepared the budget goals, which I
Yes,
shared with
yes.
all of you.
Yeah. They're very well synced, I think. One question, I know we talked about this before regarding operational goals.
Mhm.
Under technology,
Yeah,
create a robust makerspace where community members can create, collaborate, and innovate. Are you, in terms of the actual space, are you thinking of these rooms here or really
the learning lab.
the learning
The
lab?
learning lab,
Okay.
and we already have a number of things, right, as part of our library of things,
Yeah.
materials. So it's just, till now it wasn't easy getting people back in the library for programs, and that's a smaller meeting room than this.
This one, yeah.
So, but this is for fiscal year '23, so hopefully it'll be easier and safer to have people in, and then we could have programs there. You know. We have a couple sewing machines,
Oh,
so
good.
sewing club,
Oh, great.
3D printing, of course, and quite a few other
Yeah.
equipment that can be used.
So that's what's in there right now, in the learning lab?
The learning lab has all the computers. We used to have the computer classes there. The technology instruction used to be in the learning lab. In fact, we have just started that too. James has started offering classes, in-person classes. And we can use it for, you know, any creative projects that people want to engage in. So that's the plan.
I had a question. It's
Yeah.
Maybe it's picky, but you use the term residence in each of the goals,
Okay.
and is that limiting because we are so much, we have so many more people than residents?
That is true, but these are the service priorities were taken from that strategic plan.
Right, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone is welcome. It's definitely not limited to Shrewsbury residents.
And I think part of the reason I asked the question was I didn't want it also to influence how much money we get.
Oh,
You know what I mean? In other
Mhm.
words, is residents limiting when, and in reality, we have so many more patrons
absolutely. Yeah,
that I would hate to see it limit.
Yeah.
sure.
But-
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me being careful
No.
after all these years.
Is
No,
there
thank you for
another
pointing it
another
out.
word we could suggest?
Well, I was just thinking patrons.
Patrons.
But,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know whether that, you know, it's kind of like one or the other. Maybe patrons, people will feel we're not considering Shrewsbury enough, and then there are other people who think, you know, so it's just, you want it, whatever word you want is, you want it to have people be aware of how much we
Yeah.
do service, and that's
Right.
why we need the money we need.
Yeah.
Right.
I-
We
I
don't
like
even.
the- I like the word patrons
Yeah.
Yeah.
better. I mean, I think it's a little broader.
Inclusive.
Yeah. For library users.
Or maybe
patrons.
do patrons, do residents and patrons. So it shows that we service more than just the residents. I don't know. I'm just being picky, but.
Sure. No, that's
Well,
a good
and
point.
some things that you have to have a library card, right? I mean, if they're accessing databases,
Right.
Yes.
you know, you have to, yeah.
But anyone can attend a class.
Right.
We don't ask if
Right.
they are a resident
Right.
of Shrewsbury or if they have a
Right.
library card. It's only when they borrow something
Right.
or use a public computer that they even need a
They
library.
have to use your card, yeah.
Because I know so many people that live surrounding Shrewsbury prefer to come
Sure,
here than some of
sure.
the other libraries.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the thought of having both residents and patrons because you're giving the importance to residents, but also not forgetting anyone else.
Mm.
Right. Plus residents seem somehow like aspirational of people who might not yet be patrons of the library that
Mhm.
we might convert.
That's true.
200 or 300 a month isn't bad.
No.
I know.
No, it isn't.
I know, yeah.
No.
Yeah. And as far as personnel requests for this next fiscal year, I plan to propose an increase in library page hours because it's getting really busy now, and the circulation, more materials are circulating. And increase in seasonal aid positions. I should change that to seasonal because we really are short when staff take vacations or time off, and filling in has become a bit of a problem these days. So having those seasonal aid positions filled would be great.
And I think more people are working from home, so people are using the library more.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Priya, when you, under services and programs, continue to seek alternative funding for the English Conversation Circles, Memory Cafe, and Teen, Child, and Adult Programming, is that going beyond the Greater Worcester Community Foundation, or?
It could be, any other grant opportunities, like the LSTA grant,
Yeah,
the Library Services
yeah,
Technology
okay.
Act. Grant includes
Yeah.
programs, the local cultural council grants.
Yeah.
So, and
Okay.
some other opportunity might
Okay.
arise, and we will avail of that.
Great.
And we don't rely on the town operational budget for programs at all. So,
It's all from grants, the
it's
Friends.
all from the Friends and grants, yes.
Good. All right. Any other comments? Questions? Okay. So moving on to facility, equipment, and grounds.
Do we need to approve?
On budget goals, we probably should.
Oh, it doesn't
Financial and
say. Okay,
legislative.
why don't we approve it or not approve it? Can I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So moving on to facility, equipment, and grounds.
I just wanted to formally acknowledge Public Facilities for cleaning the stain in this meeting room.
Oh,
yeah.
They did an amazing job.
I noticed
The
that.
room looks
Yeah.
really,
How did they get it? What did they do? Replace the tiles?
no, they did
No.
not. They just used some special
Wow.
They're a
liquid
miracle
or something,
worker.
something they
Can't
used.
imagine.
Yeah, they did not have to
Miracle
replace.
stain removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did not remove the tiles.
Yeah,
So-
that's like very impressive.
Yeah, just wanted to acknowledge that.
Okay. And still no word about the plug-in car thing.
Oh, no.
Nothing, so that's kind of a dropped issue? Okay, for now anyway.
For now,
All right. How about gifts and grants?
nothing new to
Nothing new?
report.
Personnel, we kind of touched upon it in the budget formation. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Nothing else.
Shrewsbury Public Library Foundation.
Nancy, did you want to
Yeah,
talk
I'll
about
just
your
comment on
meeting?
that.
Yeah.
At our last meeting, we decided that we would pursue doing an annual appeal. So we have a letter drafted, and we're hoping to get it out ASAP. We're going to initially start with anyone who donated to the building, the capital campaign. And of course, some of those people are not here anymore, but that's where we're going to start. We just felt like we needed to do something, and this is the prime time,
Yeah.
right? Everybody's asking
Yeah.
for money everywhere, so we thought we should
Good.
get our 2 cents in, hopefully more than 2 cents. But so that's what's primarily on our minds right now. And we're also looking at the possibility of hiring some part-time help to help with some of the, the collection of monies, getting thank you notes out, that kind of thing, because virtually every other library foundation board does have paid staff. and that's how they can function.
Yeah.
And, because we're just sort of getting our feet wet with all of this, we think it's time to do that, so.
And maybe
Keep it
manage a
posted.
social media account also
Yes.
for the foundation.
Yes, yeah. So, we definitely need some help with the day-to-day activities, so,
Good.
I think that's a great idea.
yeah.
Should be a good position for somebody, because probably they could do it from
Yeah,
home, kind of at their own.
yes, absolutely. They can make their own hours and do it from
Yeah.
home and,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's good. Okay. Friends of the library?
Friends are planning the holiday open house on December 4th. Lots of fun activities for kids and families. It'll be in this meeting room and in the children's area. And Santa Claus is going to be here
Yeah.
Oh,
from
good.
12 to 1.
Yeah.
12 to 1, I think,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
it's going to be
fun.
a fun afternoon for kids.
Now, do you have to count the number of people who come in?
You mean here?
Yeah. In other words,
Yeah, I mean,
Keep an eye on it.
we'll have some volunteers, but I think it'll be manageable.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
it'll
just
be
wondered out of curiosity.
overwhelming.
There wasn't a problem during the book sale, so,
Right.
The book sale, we did keep an eye, on the
Yeah.
volunteers.
yeah.
There
Yeah.
were also so many books in here that you could.
Right, there was space, yeah.
That's true.
You had to have that much space because there were so many
Yeah,
tables in
yeah.
between, yeah.
And that event is the same day as the Yuletide
Yuletide
market.
market, yeah. But that's in the evening. The
Yes,
Yuletide market
exactly.
starts
So
at 5.
I think it's good to have it
Right.
on the same day,
Right.
actually, because,
Right.
It gets people thinking, oh,
Yeah,
hey, there's
some-
stuff going on in the
Yeah.
center.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
all day.
Right, yeah, that's how it was planned,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Looking forward to that. How about with policies? Anything that needs to be
Nothing
reviewed?
new, no.
It's going to be a fast meeting.
Mm.
Anything under miscellaneous?
Did anyone want to react to the website?
I
Tell me
looked
how
at it,
that
it's
was.
great.
So exciting.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
And there's so much to it. I just started poking
Mhm.
around,
Right.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we have more homework to do.
Okay.
To really-
Yes, I only
Right.
sent it to you yesterday, the
Yeah.
URL,
Yeah.
yeah. And they still have more work to do, adding
Okay.
content and
Yeah.
stuff. But I think the different tabs that you can see.
Yes, it's very.
And the landing
They're
pages
very
with all the
helpful.
images,
They're very
that's,
Yeah.
more attractive than just text.
Right.
And I know that we had concerns about how to find the catalog, but when I actually opened it yesterday, it was very
It's right
obvious.
there.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there.
it's very-
So
it's
that was
very
good,
easy.
yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
a questionnaire that you want us to complete.
Yeah, this
also,
is just,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
this will help you, navigate the website, tell us how it looks, how difficult it is, or easy it is. Well, Anne Marie has said it's easy to navigate. Library policies, I see all the PDF and lists. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the only, I thought everything looked great.
Yeah.
But on the policies, I don't know if there's anything that can be done about it. It just looked like all the PDF.
I know,
Yeah,
I
was
did,
looking
I
at-
checked.
There are several pages like that where anytime it's a PDF, you just see all the
Yeah.
PDFs.
I checked with James, because I had the same question. I said,
Like,
why
you
do
could
we
just
need to
hyperlink
say
the text
PDF?
itself.
And
Right, yeah.
he said that is the way it should be done
It
or
should be,
something.
okay, maybe it's
But
just enough.
I don't know.
And so then we just click on it, is that it?
Yeah, you click on it,
Yeah.
you can get to it.
You get the policies,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll double check with someone else maybe. Do not like the actual red PDFs.
Yeah.
I said it the exact same thing. I said, why do we need that?
What is that? The what?
Each of the policies,
Yeah.
it's saved as a PDF
Oh.
document, but it has that symbol
The
and
red,
it says
yeah,
PDF, PDF.
They just look like there were 70.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it live now?
It
Yeah.
it is live,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah,
you
I mean, it
find-
wasn't
yeah.
just through us. I
No,
mean,
no,
it was-
no,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Good.
got,
Yeah.
Good.
And if someone is on the town website, I didn't look, but I assume that, you know, if they're looking for library, we'll take them
Yeah,
right
not
to the
yet.
site.
We've not yet given it.
Oh,
to
you haven't
them.
done that? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Now, I signed up and I'm trying to look for it now, so that, you know, you can get emails.
Which one?
I
The
signed
library
For the
listserv?
bullet, you know, you can get bulletins of what's happening.
Yeah.
And when I signed up, it brought me back to the old website.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I'll let them.
Priya, when you need the forms back, the feedback forms?
Oh, whenever you're done.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's also good just to even see people's pictures of who is the head librarian in the children's area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The librarian recommends.
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
the photos of the different meeting rooms.
Yeah.
Doesn't give me a name, it's like, which meeting room would you like, but then just, it
Yeah.
really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice way to familiarize yourself with the library.
Right.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice if it had more pictures of the building,
Mhm.
or maybe like a virtual tour of the library.
Sure. Yeah. This is something, you know, we can keep working on,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So we can keep making it better.
And for the most part, it did not take over 30 seconds to get to.
That's
you know, the
great.
area.
Yeah, the
That's good to know. Purnima, did you also do it on your laptop or?
I did it both on laptop and the phone. The only problem I think I had with the phone was the calendar.
Okay.
And maybe I can just try to see if that still holds good.
Or
It's
the
hard-
events calendar.
The events calendar, it's a little hard to
You'll have
see
to
everything.
scroll a lot.
Right.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, those kinds of things we have to depend on the, you know, the vendor who's providing the calendar. That's what took a long time to get those things to work, the
So
museum
if you
passes.
just
and
look
that.
at it, this is all you see when you
Oh.
go into the page.
Mhm, mhm.
And then I finally saw this little button here.
Yeah.
But you still don't see the calendar page.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't see the calendar?
Is it just day by day, kind of a thing?
It's a day by, it's a list.
Yeah.
I think, isn't that what it is on the website too?
So
This
this is,
is how it would be on the website also.
so this is what you see. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll check to
Yeah.
see if there is a way to.
I mean, it's just a little bit, you just have to look for these 3 lines. Because
Yeah.
all you see is a blank page otherwise.
Yeah. I know they've been working on this for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's great to have it actually
Yes.
be used and kind of work out the kinks and that kind of a thing. It's
Yes.
wonderful.
I like how you can go to the new editions and click on the book and then go right to
And it goes right to
replacing
the
a whole.
catalog, yeah.
Oh, that is
I
nice.
did-
Yeah.
I did that today,
When it goes to the catalog, it would be nice if it opened in a new tab,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Yeah,
it
so you
doesn't,
don't
so you
get-
can still go back to the library,
Yes,
website.
that would be very helpful.
Just because,
Yeah, I had to keep opening it up again.
yeah. And
Oh,
the-
so
the-
you're kicked out of this
Yes,
website?
Yes.
it was right in that
Yes.
same tab, and the library foundation page does that too.
Okay.
You know, like the Friends page, there's a Friends page on our site, and then
Yeah.
it links to the Friends page. But the foundation page goes right to the
To the yeah.
foundation, so then again, it takes you away from
Right.
the website.
Okay.
Just so like they
Just to
seem
get
like they
back
should be
there.
parallel.
Yeah,
like
you
they
should be able to
have their
get
own
right
page
back.
on them, too.
Easily, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
But the logo looks fantastic.
It
does.
and
It
the
looks great.
tagline and-
Yeah. And they've used the colors of the logo for
Mm.
all the other images. I mean,
Yes.
that makes it
Mm,
attractive.
Very cohesive, yeah.
Do you know if there's been any discussion of, like, on each subpage, there's all the circles and the icons,
Mhm.
and they're like several different styles?
Mhm.
Like, do you know if there's any discussion of making, of like having continuity?
It's supposed to, I mean, the colors are all taken from the logo, right? Does it
Well,
look
it's like
different?
some are like really cartoony and others are like
Oh.
line art and
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were gonna sort of,
Make it uniform.
yeah.
And consistent, yeah. I think they'll be working on that too. It's,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's two people working on it, so that also makes, the
It's so
images
much work
taking,
too, like so
yes,
much content.
it is a lot of work,
Yeah.
yeah. And you
Oh,
saw the
just to go
library
through
of
it.
things,
Yes.
Mm.
a couple of the categories
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
done.
I
so
still
you
wish
can
we
see.
could reserve that. If I want to make ice cream, I know when I'm going to be able to make it. That's it.
Yeah, but just knowing what's available
Yeah,
at the
right.
library, isn't that, yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
what
incredible.
that's what is missing now in our
Yeah.
current website.
Yeah. Some pretty impressive things that you can borrow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so if you click on the new arrivals, it does take you to the catalog. in-
Yeah,
in-
yeah.
in
Yes,
the new
wow,
page.
yeah,
Yeah.
But if you just search the catalog from that top bar,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
anyway, it's all good. It's like a new toy.
It's like a new
Yeah.
Well, I have a cousin who keeps talking about when a new book comes out, oh, I've reserved it at the library. And I'm thinking, oh, it's so much work. Well, now it's not so much work.
But
Now
you
it's-
can sign up for that, Joan. You can sign up to receive that weekly.
That's what that's what reverts
Oh, that's
back.
what you said.
That's what reverts back to the old website.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
signed up for that today.
Okay,
And
Oh, when you
that's-
see what's new as far
So
as
wow,
the books
really?
and the.
Yeah.
yeah, that's Wowberry. So that's taking
Yeah,
you back to
Wowberry.
the old website.
See, and I had never signed up for that before, so when I saw
Oh.
it today, I did. But I looked and I go, wait a minute, I'm in the old website now. Or maybe it had taken me to the town, but it didn't take me back to this.
Okay. But now you're signed up for Wowberry.
I am.
Okay. So you'll receive the weekly email with new items.
Yep.
Okay, anything else to bring up for discussion?
Short meeting today.
Well, I
Our
hope
next
everybody has
meeting
a.
is the 21st.
21st.
December 21st,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, Priya and I were chatting a little bit before next meeting. We'll be handing out the director's evaluation forms. That starts that process. So get that going. And obviously talking about the budget. Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
all.
Thanksgiving.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
And thank you to Krista for recording
Yes,
our
thank
meeting every
you.
time.
Thank you so much. All right, so moved, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we are adjourned.